Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Welcome to Beyond the Mind, where we explore more deeply about the world of economy in Malaysia. So for today's episode, we will bring you insightful thoughts about the world of economy presented by the experts. So today, I am your host Nur Akila. For today's podcast, we are going to talk about the economy of Malaysia, about one of the current issues in Malaysia. So let us invite our magnificent guests, Miss Aini and Miss Hana.
Hi everyone.
Hi everyone.
So here with Miss Aini is a career coach and Miss Hana is one of the greatest data analysts in Malaysia. To begin with, today's topic is innovative solutions to youth employment. So Miss Hana, what are the current trends in youth employment and how have they evolved in recent years?
So, the first thing first is that we should know the current trend in youth employment right now is quite bad, I would say. 3.3% data shows that the youth nowadays is underemployment, and what is more saddening is that the youth nowadays have more number in underemployment than the normal underemployment rates right now. So the current trend right now is that Malaysia is in a very gig economy and a freelancer job. The gig economy here means that the person goes to work schedule team. It's like they go to work at 5 in the morning and come back home at 5 p.m. in the evening. But the freelancer job is that they do job that is flexible with their times, and they can do it if they want to and whenever they have time. They are not very specific to the time, so such as Foodpanda, GrabFoods and all.
Thank you for your answer, Miss Hana. So for Miss Aini, how do you think it evolved from the past to now?
I think it's very sad to hear those numbers being talked about. Seeing all of these young people don't have job nowadays after they finish with their graduation. I think it is because of the rapid changes of technologies nowadays. Let's take coffee shop for example. More and more coffee shop are now changing into vending machine rather than building startup a coffee shop. This kind of platform, this kind of shop are the ones that these fresh graduates are searching for in terms to gain experience on first-hand experience before starting on other jobs. And other than that, the employers nowadays are looking for people who are more information or into information technology, or commonly known as IT, and the one that have more information and more knowledge about that are much more preferred.
Okay, thank you, Miss Aini. So for Miss Hana, you as a data analyst, do you think that the structural and economic changes are impacting the job market?
So as a data analyst myself, I would say that the economy right now is outpacing the educational system nowadays. What I mean by this is that, as an example, English literature and history, a very valuable academic subject to learn nowadays. But then the requirement for the economy in Malaysia is in STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So the people who takes English literature and history, not to say that they don't have any job, they have, but then the job places is quite limited. Several people can go to get a job, means that they have to be excellent at their jobs.
What a good answer, Miss Hana. So, vocation training is so famous nowadays as it makes a significant difference to young people looking for a job. So, what your take on that, Miss Aini?
I think it's indeed very important about the vocational training for the kids nowadays to join them more and more these days. Is because more students nowadays are too engrossed in their studies. making them the perfect student on paper. But in fact, there are lacks of the commonly aspect that employers are searching for, such as public speaking and the confidence to talk in front of everyone. Don't you agree about that? Yes. Another thing is the fact that they should enter more innovative competition to build self-confidence in themselves and to use their opportunity and all their knowledge to build a model or present themselves in front of everyone. This is a really crucial and important factor that the young nowadays need to take into consideration while they're still in school, because that is the time where they should be their resume, right? So that's from me.
Okay, what I can answer. Okay, so let's talk about steps to prepare for the job market that the young people can do now. What about your opinion, Miss Hannah?
So, in my opinion, as a data analyst, to prepare the youth right now for the market, the job market right now, is that for them to stay up to date to the current trend in Malaysia, such as they have to stay up to date, like whether nowadays people want engineering, how many they want, for doctor, how many doctors they want nowadays, how many medical officer they want nowadays. So they really have to stay up to date, and then not just stay up to date, they have to calculate like, in 5 years, what the most valuable job that can that people want, that is in high demand right now. And the second tip from me is that they have to practice themselves interviewing. They have to practice to make sure their answer is perfectly like we want them to answer according to their job perspective. They want to fully answer the job like what I say. So the third tip for me is that for them to seek mentorship, such as from Miss Ivy is a career coach, so that the youth people can talk to her and then give advice whether you should pick this kind of career or not.
Yeah, I think what Miss Hannah said is very important, because some people have the opportunity and have the knowledge, but they don't know what they want to pursue. They don't know what, with these courses, they don't know what they want to take in the future. And meeting a career coach can really help them. Don't you agree?
Yeah, and I would say that nowadays we live in a very digital era, you know. So there's very pretty much app such as LinkedIn where you can access people. It's not like access people information. It's like you meeting off with other professional career in that job. Yeah,
In
get to know
that
them.
industry. Yeah, very interesting.
So lastly, for Miss Ivy, what advice would you give to the young generation for now to looking for the employer?
Okay, I think the advice that I will really push to the young people are they need to be flexible. They cannot expect that the course that they are taking right now are the ones that in demand in the future, in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years. So they need to continue learning, to continue building self-confidence, and to try as many job interviews as they can. And the next thing is they need to start networking. They need to make them professional. Nowadays there are more courses and more programs that involve the professional and the youngs to meet each other and communicate with each other. This sort of connection can really help them when they started to looking for job. And we can start taking even in university itself. Some university even offered internship program with the local industry, the local businesses. So I think students should really seek and find those kind of programs that their university is offering, or find any of the programs that available on the internet at the tip of their finger.
Thank you, Miss Ivy. So I hope that this issue can be solved in the future, and so many young generation can get the job they wanted in the future, so that this issue can be decreased and many people can have their own job. So I think that's all from us. Thank you, Miss Ivy and Miss Hannah, for today.
Thank you, Miss Akila, for having us.
Thank you. So I hope that we can meet again in the future. So I think that's all from us. Thank you.
Thank you.